Good evening. Do you volunteer your time? If you do, you know it can be very rewarding, but it can also become quite tiring if the volunteers are few and the tasks are daunting, or they may seem never-ending. Volunteering is often seen as a Christian duty and can be a positive way to put your faith into action. It reflects the teachings of Jesus Christ, who emphasized love, compassion, and service to others. I've been reflecting recently on why we volunteer. Volunteering embodies the commandment to love your neighbour as yourself. As Christians, we're encouraged to extend our love and care to those in need, and volunteering is a practical way to do this. As Christians, we believe in following the example of Jesus, who served others selflessly. Volunteering allows believers to emulate Christ's humility and servitude. As Christians, we view our time and talents as gifts from God. Volunteering is a way to be good stewards of these gifts by using them to help others, make a positive impact in the world. Volunteering fosters a sense of community and unity among believers. It allows them to come together and work towards common goals, strengthening their faith and bonds with one another. Jesus emphasized caring for the least amongst us, such as the poor, the sick, the marginalized. Volunteering often includes serving these vulnerable populations and aligning with Christian values. Volunteering can cultivate gratitude as Christians reflect on their own blessings and seek to share them with those less fortunate. It reminds them of God's grace in their lives. Some Christians believe their acts of service will be rewarded in the afterlife. This provides further motivation to volunteer with a sincere heart. I'll let you ponder that one. However, we're instructed in Colossians 3:23 and 24, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Now, we are blessed at DBC with a great number of volunteers working in the church. I'm sure many others volunteering throughout the community. It's sometimes difficult to work a full job and then volunteer, I know, but this can still be really a blessing. Again, it can become a chore or a burden, but if we all volunteer our time and talents, just think what a blessing to our community we will be. So in summary, volunteering is a way for Christians to live out their faith, express love for their neighbours and emulate the teachings and example of Jesus Christ. It's not just a charitable act, but a fundamental aspect of Christian life and spirituality. Why not be a blessing to each other and volunteer more? I'm not one for favourite Bible verses, however in 1 Peter 4 it does have some encouraging verses. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. Each of you should use whatever gifts you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. If anyone speaks, they should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory, the power, forever and ever. Amen. That's wonderful. Good night.